everybody, I'm Chelsea and welcome back to Chelsea's Shit Show. And in today's video I'm going to be baking my niece's cake. This is going to be a 3-part series, so if you guys want to see that, just keep on watching. Alright guys, me and Sam are in the car right now and we are going to Walmart to go get the stuff that we need to make this motherfucking cake.
Motherfucking cake.
Motherfucking cake.
Motherfucking cake.
So, I will see y'all in Walmart. Okay guys, we are at Walmart right now. It is super busy and I have never filmed in Walmart before. So, let's get all the stuff. We have our iPad where we need to have our iPad with the ingredients we need. Want to say anything, Sam? Okay, so let's get our ingredients. Best food coloring. Bro, so over here getting the fucking baking stuff. We just ran to the front of the store because someone just broke out into a fight. You explain it.
Yo, okay, so I guess this dude was trying to steal and the Walmart employees were trying to stop him. What I supposed to do technically? I used to work at this Walmart. Anyways, and then dude's like, "Man, move!" And he was trying to, and then it took like 3 employees to stop him, and not one of the employees just like comforting him in the subway, bro.
Bro, you they sound like they were throwing each other around. Like shit. Anyway, back to our normally scheduled programming.
And back to my normally scheduled farting. $75 Okay guys, we literally just finished up at Walmart and let me tell you, that was fucking stressful. Okay, I don't film in public, so that was stressful all in itself. But yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow to prep all my frosting and my cake and everything. So yeah. I'm going to make a simple syrup. So I will show you how to do that. So simple syrup is very easy to make. You just need even parts water to even parts sugar. I have my pan down here, so I'm just gonna pour this in and let that boil. So now that it's boiling, we are going to take our sugar, pour it in, let the sugar dissolve. Like you see here, it's a little bit thicker, but it's still water and it's all dissolved. And then to let it cool a little faster, we're going to carefully put this in here, put it in the sink, and then take our simple syrup and pour it in here. Set it down and let that chill. Okay y'all, it is time to make the vanilla buttercream. Okay guys, so everything you're gonna need is a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, 2 pounds of unsalted butter, vanilla extract, a spatula, measuring cup and measuring spoons, and a stand mixer. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put all of this butter into here. So after you got all your butter in there, you're going to whip it for 10 minutes. You start off with a 2, so everything gets well combined, and then you go to a 4
for the rest of the 10 minutes. So after it looks like this, you're going to unlock it, and then you're going to scrape the sides and the paddle till basically you want it to look like this with all the side scrapes and everything. Whip it for another 10 minutes at a level 4. So then once it's all combined and looks like that, you're gonna get your powdered sugar and slowly incorporate it. I would say for incorporating it, you get a cup full and you put it in and then you let it mix and you keep doing that. So you wanna have it on the lowest setting and then get a cup or so full of powdered sugar and slowly incorporate it. After you have incorporated all of the buttercream, you're gonna scrape the sides and continue mixing it. And then once that's all combined and looks like this, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. And then you're going to mix that up. And then once that is all done, you are going to take the bowl out and scrape off the pedal, scrape off the sides, and just give it a good couple mixes by hand. And then after you're all done doing that, your buttercream should look like this. Stiff enough to hold upside down on its side, but smooth enough to spread. Okay, our voiceover Chelsea here. It is time to make the cake. Remember, we're doing 2 box cake mixes. So we are going to add 4 sticks of butter and melt that. Low heat and then cube it up just to melt it faster, you know, because we don't want to wait all day. It's like watching paint dry. And then here you go. Look at that. What bam, amazing. And then we're pouring that into a separate thing, adding 2 cups of milk and 8 eggs. This takes forever. And then mix that up so it's combined. Add in your cake mix and then mix it up again until it looks like this. Y'all ready for a parchment paper hack? Get your sheets of parchment paper, fold it the long way and then fold it the tall way, or the hot dog or the hamburger way. Keep folding it till you get a little triangle. Put the point of the triangle in the center and then cut around the edges, and now you have perfectly round parchment papers. Then we're taking Pam and spraying it on the pans and then wiping it around and then putting the parchment paper in so our pans are set. Now we're evenly separating the cake batter into 4 pans using an offset spatula and flattening it out and everything. And then we're going to put it in our oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. Once the cakes are done cooking and they're still hot, I flip them over on 10-inch cake boards. I do this method and then I take the parchment paper off and flip them back over, and then I level them and then add the simple syrup. Simple syrup helps lock the moisture in if you're going to freeze them. And then I wrap them up in plastic wrap twice, and then I stack them between cake boards and then put them in the freezer until I'm ready to use them. And then I put a cake board on top just to make sure everything's flat. Okay everyone, we're back at it again with the voiceover. This is day 3 and now we're gonna be decorating. I got my frozen cakes out and I'm just cutting off the bottom of the piping bag to make a thicker, like, homemade piping tip, I guess you can say. I'm filling it with vanilla buttercream and then I'm unwrapping and putting my vanilla buttercream on the bottom of the cake board just to stick the cake together. I didn't know it looked like this, okay? I was unaware. But now I am just filling my cakes and stacking them up together. And this is why you want frozen cakes, because 1, it's so much easier to stack, and 2, it is so much easier to carve. So now I'm taking this pink bowl and I'm carving around the edge trying to get that shape, and now I'm just carving it into this dress-like. And it's not a perfect dress. Think of it as like a quinceañera dress or like a ball gown dress. Okay, we want it big. So now I'm going to mutilate this Barbie. I had to have Sam help me because I'm not strong. And then I'm just carving out a hole for it, and I'm going to place the Barbie in there to make sure it is the right size. So now that it is, I'm going to start my crumb coat. A crumb coat is just a thin layer of frosting on your cake that will solidify and keep the crumbs in when you actually do frost it. This does not need to be a thick layer. And then when you're done with that, you are going to chill it. Now this is me smoothing out the cake. With your crumb coat, you want a smooth-ish layer, like get it basically smooth and a thin layer, and then you want to just clean the edges and go chill it for 30 minutes. Now I'm getting this fondant out. Let me tell you, bro, me and this fondant were fighting today. Okay, now I'm using the food coloring I got before, and I'm just making this beautiful pink fondant, and I'm gonna make the top of the dress for this doll. Let me tell you, me and this fondant and this doll were battling. Okay, this doll was about to go naked on this fucking dress.
and I don't have a rolling pin, so I just had to use that. Okay, don't judge me. We are useful in this house, okay? We find what we can use and do it. Thank you very much. We just carved out the section of fondant that I need for this doll, and now I was trying to cut it, but the fondant scissors weren't working, so we just used regular scissors, and Sam was showing you what it looks like. And now I'm just folding out white fondant just to make the edges of the dress, make it look all nice and purdy. Thank you very much. And let me tell you, me and this fondant, we're having it out. We weren't working together, it just wasn't working. So our camera ended up cutting out, but that is what the doll looks like. A little bow on the back and a little nice top thing. I am not good at fondant, okay? So don't expect me to be amazing. Now I'm just putting on the main layer of the frosting and making sure that that is very smooth before I do any decorative design on this cake. Trust me, that is very important. And this part takes a long time. It's smoothing and filling and smoothing and filling. And let me tell you, it's not a fun process. It is a very tedious process. But once you get that all in, you are going to chill your cake again for 30 minutes. This is me just wiping the edges because we want a clean cake. Thank you very much. Oh, look how pretty this color is. Like, thank you very much. Now I'm just filling it in to my piping bags. I'm just prepping my piping bags. I will be showing you what piping tips I use in a second. I don't have the names or the numbers for them, okay, so don't expect that. But this is me just prepping. You always want to prep your piping bags before you even start frosting. And now I'm just getting the cake out of the fridge and the Barbie out of the freezer because we needed that fondant to be chilled, okay? And now I'm just setting it in, making sure it's all nice. And now I am just carving out that front white section that I want to be different with just my smoother tool, and that is what it looks like. This is the piping tip I'm using, okay? I'm using a smaller one for the white and then a bigger one for the pink. I don't know the numbers, that's just what it looks like. And now I'm just doing these little swirls. I don't even know what I was doing here, but I'm doing it for the front to make it look very fluffy. And this is what the front looks like. I really like how that turned out, okay? Not my best work, but I really like it. Thank you very much. And now I'm going in with that pink and I'm doing rosettes. If you don't know how to do rosettes, you get a larger piping tip like the one I showed you. It should look like that. You start off at the center and then just swirl it and then stop it when you like the size, and that is how you do a rosette. They're so easy and everything. And now I'm just using the rest of the icing to fill in the spaces. Now it is time to put this stuff together. I always recommend an adjustable cake box because they're so nice and so big, but you have to tape the insides because it likes to come apart, okay? But I wanted to show you how stressful this next part is. Enjoy.
Oh, this is scary.
Do not come for me for my grunting and groaning, okay? This was stressful and it was really heavy. Now we're just putting the top on. This is a 2-person job, okay? But y'all, look at this fucking cake. I am so proud of it. This is, I can't. I'm so proud of it. I love it. So your girl forgot to film an outro. Anyway, this cake took me 3 days, and I want to say in total over like 12 to 14 hours long to make this cake. But yeah, and I hope my niece absolutely loves it. She's turning 4, so yeah. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down what I'm gonna do next. And if you guys make this, tag me in it if you can, like in the description and the comments and everything like that. And I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.